7 men sentenced to federal prison for smuggling cocaine on board the coastal freighter Zumake Tracer. 7 Venezuelan nationals are going to prison for conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine while on board a vessel subject to the jurisdiction of the United States. International waters. I don't know what makes that the U.S., but I guess it's jurisdiction of the U.S. is international waters. And the Coast Guard actually conducted this actual seizure and arrest of the Coast Guard on international waters for our maritimes. They are actually able to conduct arrest. Um, that's who actually handles our actual international waters arrest. That's who the Coast Guard would actually that would fall under their jurisdiction. The 5 of the defendants have pleaded guilty between March and June 2020. 2 of the defendants actually took it to actual trial, and it wasn't a very good outcome either. So, according to the court documents, the 7 defendants were on board the Zumake Tracer, a 256-foot Cameroon-flagged coastal freighter, in the international waters off the Caribbean Sea on a northwardly course towards Grand Cayman. According to the Coast Guard, the vessel exhibited multiple signs consistent with drug trafficking and consistent with a stated purpose of the voyage. Inconsistent with the stated purpose of the voyage. The 7 defendants were all aware that they were transporting cocaine intended for distribution. So basically, they probably didn't have the right any cargo at all, any legitimate cargo. Because if not, I would have said that they were actually supplying some kind of goods to actual a port. Probably didn't have a very very good manifest as it is. You got to have some kind of cover to actually a purpose to be on that water. Instead of not, you're going to be subject to church like these guys did, and that's how they got caught. And in July 2019, the Coast Guard cutter they located the actual vessel and conducted a search of the vessel. The boarding team ultimately located and seized 143 bales containing approximately 4,225 kilos of actual cocaine, with a net worth of 105 million concealed in the vessel's wing ballast tanks. And it was actually it's interesting because it was actually investigated by the Panama Express Strike Force. Remember them? They were notorious back in the 90s. They would steal. They would have stole this load if they would have been the initial actual search. If they would actually boarded this ship first, they would have took that load from these guys and resold it to another cartel. That's how they rolled back in the 90s. They did that a lot. They did a lot, and then they organize drug enforcement. There's an actual group. Uh, they have that actual title: Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. That's basically a smorgasbord of different agencies, so they're able to communicate easier and actual have more resources, contacts to put actual cases together, to investigate actual cases for prosecution, and also Homeland was involved, and the National Crime Investigation Services, also the naval ones, and I guess everybody was in it. The FBI was in it too. The DEA, they're still around, huh? Yep. All right, guys. I think these guys got anywhere from 7 to 5 years. The majority got 5 years. Okay, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.